Now we going to learn about the chapter 7. Chapter name is triangles. What about a triangle? Here triangle means closed figure. Three lines are joining and we get a closed figure. That figure we call it as a triangle. Here I give name it as A, B, C. Here A, B. How triangle has how many sides? Three sides are there. Remember, triangle has three sides. How many angles are there? It have three angles. So remember, how many sides? Which are the sides? Sides are A, B. Side A, B. Side B, C. And side AC. Side read it as line segment has how many endpoint? Two endpoint are there. So here see this is a line segment. Their end points are denoted as this endpoint denoted as A, here endpoint denoted as B. That is why name read it as, that side name read it as AB. Here this line endpoints are B and C. That is why side name asking them BC is the name of the side. Next, this third line represent end point as A and C. That's why side name asking them AC is the name of that side. Then next, three sides are there. How many angles are there? Three angles are there. That also remember. How many angles? Which are the angle? Angle A, angle B, angle C. Angles reading time, early chapter we learned. Angles reading time, we using three alphabets. Here suppose we want A comes as a middle alphabet means how we can read angle symbol. This symbol represent as angle symbol. Angle B, A, C. That time A comes as a vertex. Suppose you want B as vertex means how we can read A, B, C. So angle A, B, C. A, B, C or C, B, A. Any order. But B, anyhow, B comes as a middle alphabet. Here also B, A, C or C, A, B. Any order you can read. But A comes as a middle alphabet. That only you just checking. Next you want a C as a middle alphabet. Means how to read A, C, B or B, C, A. Any order you can read A, C, B or here ACB or BCA you can read it. Any order you can read it, but C comes as a middle alpha. So how many angles have triangle? Triangle have three angles. How many sides? Three sides are there. Then closed figure, three line segments are joined and we get a closed figure. That closed figure we call it as a triangle shape. Okay, I hope you can understand that. Which are the vertex? Here vertex are A, B, A, C are the three vertex are there. So here we can say angles are three angles and three sides it have. The next angles are dividing in the basis of a side case also angles are dividing. Angle case also triangles are dividing there. Side case how to divide the triangles? Sides case with respect to sides how to divide here in a triangle all sides are equal. Example A, B, C, one triangle is there. All sides are equal. Here 5 centimeter means here also 5, here also 5. That means such a triangle we call it as which type of triangle? Equilateral triangle. Already you know, in small class onwards you learning that. All sides are equal. Such a triangle we call it as equilateral triangle. Then next two sides are equal there. So here I mark it as PQR, PQ side and P. Here any two sides, not this side, that side. Any two sides of a triangle are equal. Then such a type of triangle we call it as isosceles triangle. We call it as isosceles triangle. Then that means here 6 centimeter, here also 6, here becomes 7 centimeter means we can say that Here this type of triangle, two sides are equal. Any two sides of a triangle are equal, we call it as a isosceles triangle. Next triangle, name it as a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle means each triangle, each side case a different measurement. Example, x, y, z. Here is 4 centimeter, here is 6, here is 8 centimeter. Like this way, all sides, all three sides measurements are different only. Such a type of triangle we call it as a scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. So all sides are equal, we call it as equilateral triangle. Any two sides are equal, we call it as isosceles triangle. All sides are different measurement, we call it as a scalene triangle. Next, this is basis of sides. Then next, basis of angles also. Triangle are divided into three. So angles case, triangles are classified there. Then all three angles are, triangle has how many angles? Three angles. All three angles are less than 90 degree. We call it as which type of triangle? Acute angled triangle. All three angles become less than 90, we call it as acute angled triangle. Next, here, next one, exact 90 degree means one angle of a triangle become exact 90 degree, we call it as which type of triangle? Right angled triangle. They are known as a right angled triangle. Next triangle, one more triangle is there. That means one angle of a triangle is greater than here 90 degree. We call it as which type of triangle? Here x, y, z. Here see, they are known as a obtuse angled triangle. Obtuse angled triangle. One more is there. That means here they make an angle. One angle become 90 degree, and two sides of the triangle. That means base in right angle triangle. Here see, PQR is one right angle triangle. QR is the base of the triangle and PQ is the altitude of the triangle. PR is the hypotenuse of our triangle. Here PQ and QR are equal and they make a 90 degree. Such a type of triangle we call it as a right angled isosceles. Isosceles specialty, any two sides are equal. So here which two sides are equal? Altitude and base sides are equal. That's why this triangle name it as a right angled isosceles triangle. This triangle name it as a right angled isosceles triangle. So how many are there? With respect to triangle are classified into four. First, all three measurement become less than 90 degrees. Such a triangle we call it as acute angle. Then exact 90 degree, one angle become exact 90 degree, and remaining this P and R, remaining two angle become here less than 90 degree. That means acute angle only there will come. Then only adding time we get anyhow. Earlier also triangle angle some property we learned that anyhow three angles adding time how much we want? 180 degree. So here 90 degree means P angle and R angle become acute angle only. Then only we adding time that measurement become 180 degree. Then next step one angle become more than 90 degree. The remaining two also become three angle are there. In that three angle, one angle is more than 90 degree. Remaining two also become acute angle. Then this one is one angle is 90 degree. Other two sides are which type equal only. So this type of triangle we call it as a right angled isosceles triangle. So let's try to understand the classification of the triangle. triangle. Next we go through here in this chapter some congruence is telling the congruence means congruence means two triangle or a square or a circle case, any shapes. There the word congruence means here size and shape of a figure become two figures are equal, then we can say they are congruence. Example, see here, see two triangles are there. In these two triangles, look in them, they are triangle. And their size also become equally. Their size also become here we can say that the size also become equally. Triangles sides also become equal, and then what we can say, their sides also become the two triangles joining their sides also they are cover each other, they covered each other. That means the size and shape of these two triangles become equal. That's why we can say that I give this first triangle as a PQR, second triangle as a DEF. These two triangles are in which way? They are a congruence. Congruence means they are equally. Congruence symbol they represent as congruence is in two equal, and this symbol represent as anywhere this symbol see it, remember it represent as a congruency of a triangle. Congruency of a triangle representing symbol is two equal, and this symbol represent as a congruency means what is the meaning of congruency? Any type. Here example circle case also, same radius two circles are, we can say they are not different. One is 5 centimeter radius circle, another is 7 centimeter radius, means they are not they are shape case okay, they are circle shape only, but size are different. Then we can say they are not congruous. Size also same, shape also same, then only we can say they are a congruence triangle. Then here square case also, one square is 3 centimeter square side measurement, another square measurement given as 5 centimeter. Is it congruent? No. Why? The shape are okay, they are square shape only, but both of them size are different. One is 3 centimeter, another is 5 centimeter. That's why they are not congruous. When we can say congruency, both of them size also same, shape also same, then we can say they are a congruence only. Congruency symbol in which way? In this way we can represent congruency. Then in this chapter here exercise are there, exercise proving time. Here they are geometry topic. Early we discuss a geometry topic, discussion doing time we need how many steps? 4 steps we need. One is given to prove, then a construction, extra construction is there, means construction, then a proof. Then this proof case, we two diagrams are in one diagram is there. In that diagram we can able to identify the two triangle shape. Then there we apply at least 3 congruency case and say which property they satisfying. So next I going to explain about properties. But what property means? Here we going to tell us about here two triangles. Here ABC, one triangle, another triangle I take it as a PQR. These two triangle size also same, shape also same, like this. Size also same, This is ABC triangle. This is PQR triangle. Size also same. Shape also same. There, how many sides it have? 3 sides. Each triangle have 3 sides. If these 3 sides are equal, then we can say this triangle are equal, and they satisfying which property means yes property. That way I saying property is there. SSS property says that here in first triangle corresponding side taking AB side of first triangle is equal to PQ side of second triangle. AC side of first triangle is equal to PR's corresponding side only take. BC side of first triangle is equal to QR side of the second triangle. They are equal. Then we can say these two triangles are congruent triangle, and they satisfying a SSS property. Then one more proving time we want to apply one word is there, CPCT. CPCT means a corresponding part of a congruent triangle. So C means a corresponding. P means a part of congruent triangle. The short form we call it as a corresponding first letter is C, part first letter is P, congruency first letter is C, triangle first letter is T. That's why short formula we can say CPCT. In exercise triangle shape, two triangles are getting time. First you check which property they satisfying. They satisfying SSS property means check it, their sides are equal. So 3 conditions apply, and we can say here they apply any 2 conditions telling, and third condition say that by CPCT. CPCT means a corresponding part of a congruent triangle. That part exercise doing time you can understand what I say. So CPCT, just you now you try to understand the meaning of a CPCT. CPCT means corresponding part of a congruent triangle. Then what is the first property? First property is a SSS property. SSS property means first side this 3 S represent as a side property. That means 3 sides of a first triangle is congruent to the corresponding 3 sides of a second triangle. Then we can say these 2 triangles are they are congruent under which property? SSS property. That is the meaning of the SSS property. Then next we go through SAS property. SAS property, second property. That means side angle side property. Side angle side. First letter S represent as side, A represent as angle, second letter S represent as a side. Side angle side property. The rule says that side 2 sides are coming and a middle angle. That means any 2 sides. Example here I also draw that one. Any 2 sides here ABC triangle is there. Here I mark it as DEF triangle. The AB side of first triangle is equal to corresponding which side? AB's corresponding side is D. Here also AB's, this is our ABC triangle. Second one is DEF triangle, means AB side of first triangle is equal to DE side of the second triangle. And then BC side of the first triangle is equal to EF side of the second triangle. They are equal measurement, means these 2 sides including angle. these two sides, they are including which including which angle? Angle B. Angle B is included in AB side and BC. With respect to second angle, DE side and EF side, they including angle. Asking them which is including angle. Angle E is including. That's why we can say here two sides of a first triangle is equal to the corresponding, that word important, corresponding two sides of the two sides and it including angle are equal. Then we can say these two triangle are a congruent triangle. By which property? They satisfying a SAS property. In SAS property, what they are telling? Two sides of two sides and it including angle. Suppose this two side taking means it including. Suppose you take AC and BC means it including which angles. Suppose you take AB and AC is our two side means AB and AC including which is angle. Then so angle take means here with respect to second triangle, DE and DF are the corresponding side. Their including angle is D. That way only border not changing. Angle D only you consider. So two sides and it including angle of the first triangle is equal to the corresponding. Which side we take? That two side corresponding two angles and two sides and it including angles of the second triangle are congruent. Then here, that's why this side I marked that. Here also that angle will be equal. Suppose you take this angle in this two sides. Here also these two sides. Suppose here a top angle means side means these two are taken and top angle coming in. Here also the corresponding side like that. Two side and it including angle are equal. That property we call it as a SAS property. Third property. Next, third property. Third property tells about ASA property. ASA, two angle and one side case. Two angle and one side case. Here see two angle. I consider two triangle PQR. Second triangle, take it as here XYZ. Here two angle means with respect to first triangle, Q angle and R angle is corresponding equal to which angle? Y angle and Z angle. The two angles lies in which side? QR side of the first triangle and YZ of the second triangle. So two angle and it including side Q and R including which side? QR. Angle Y and angle Z including which side? YZ. Suppose you take a P and Q angle means P and Q angle means which side? It including P and Q lies on which side? QP side. Then X and Y of the second triangle angle is equal to the it including side is which side? XY. Suppose you take a P and R angle of the first triangle and it including which side? PR. Then a corresponding side means angle X and angle Y both are including which side? XZ side. So two angles and it including side of the first triangle is equal to two angles and corresponding, that word very important, corresponding two angles and it including side are equal. Then we can say this triangle satisfying which property? ASA property. One more is that one here not using a AAS property also. AAS property means angle side. Two angle and not included side. That means here suppose you take a Q and R angle means no, this two angle not including side means which are the not including side? Maybe PQ or maybe RP. like the not including side case, we applying a which property? AAS property. Here we using a ASA property only, we using it. So this property also there. Majority case we using a ASA property. AAS property means two angle and not including side. ASA property means two angle and it including angle. That two angles including side. But AAS property means two angles is there, but not include. The two angles are not including on the same side. That property we call it as a AAS property. Last one more property is there, RHS property. RHS property means here RHS property tells that here R, the word R represent as a right angle. Right angle. H represent as a hypotenuse. H represent, S represent as a side. Full form of RHS means right angled, hypotenuse and side. Right angle, hypotenuse, side. Right angle means how much degree? Here, see, it is a two right angle shape. We can give name it as a first triangle. I give name it as a ABC. B is the 90 degree. Second triangle, I give name it as a PQR. Q is the 90 degree. Here, R represent right angle means 90. Here, 90 degree. Here 90 degree angle of the first triangle, 90 degree angle of the first triangle is equal to the 90 degree of the second triangle. That means B is 90 degree. B angle is equal to which angle? Q angle. And hypotenuse means the longest side, we call it as hypotenuse. Which is the longest side of this triangle? 90 degrees opposite side represent as longest side. That means the AC is our hypotenuse of the first triangle with respect to 90 degree, that is Q. Q's opposite side represent as P. This is our hypotenuse. So we can say that AC and PQ are the hypotenuse of this one right angle triangle, then one hypotenuse and any one side. Side means any one side. Maybe altitude side, maybe base side. Any one side, they become satisfying in the first triangle and second triangle. They are equal means we can say they satisfying a RHS property. Once again, RHS property means a right angle triangle and hypotenuse and any one side of a first triangle is equal to corresponding part we want, corresponding right angled hypotenuse. And suppose in first triangle base side taking means second triangle case also base only we consider. Suppose first triangle altitude side you consider means second triangle case also altitude side only, not base side. Corresponding part only taking. So once again I repeat, RHS property means right angled hypotenuse and any one side of a first triangle is corresponding to equal to corresponding right angled hypotenuse of and any other side of the second triangle are equal, then we can say they satisfying which property? RHS property. Using this property, we are going to solving the exercise 7.1. I hope you can understand. So one thing remember, here exercise doing time any three conditions we apply and we can say which property. What are the properties we learned? SSS property, side property. SAS means side angle side property. Then next property ASA means angle side angle property. AAS means angle side property. And next property we learned RHS property. Which property they are satisfying that property apply and write to bracket reason which property you apply, that way reason write write and finding the solving the questions. That is the next 7.1 exercise. That one we can discuss on the next class. Thank you.